Welcome back, and on today's episode of Adventures with Dre, we're on Shenzhen Airlines. Now, of course, I've just arrived at the airport, so the first thing you got to do is check your departures and find out what gate. Due to my ADHD, I like to go on adventures because I can't focus. So I found this pilot and thought, you know what, we're just going to follow him and see where the road takes us. Shenanigans paid off, and we ended up exactly where we needed to be, at the correct gate. Now, as we walked down the tunnel onto the plane, I must tell you, the staff's customer service was absolutely exceptional. Now, bearing in mind, I can speak a little bit of Mandarin, but I didn't need to. They spoke English very well. When you arrive at your seat, you're going to get a nice little cushy pillow. You also get a bag with a blanket in it. Now, you might not think you need this, but trust me, it's heavy for a reason. It does keep you warm on that flight. Then I started messing about with the TV because I wanted to, see what have we got to watch, mate. What's on here? Then in that little bag, you got your headphones. I'll be honest, the headphones aren't great, but I mean, it's a flight, so if you're expecting something special, you've lost it. Anyway, let's get into the food. Now, I'll be honest, I don't remember what half of this is called. What I can tell you is that dessert thing tasted very good. The potato salad, very nice. The bread was all right, probably because I was hungry. And the food that I had in that thing, I forgot. But yeah, now we're into the next clip. I can tell you that it was chicken, carrots, and some other greens. Also had a bit of potato underneath, you know what I mean? Got to get your carbs in. But as you can see from what I've done to the container, absolutely boxed it off. It was excellent. I can't lie to you. If you ever fly with Shenzhen, make sure you get the pear juice. Oh my days, it slaps. Now, of course, I am British, but the Scottish side does come out a lot more. I do like a cheeky drink. So to wash down all the food, I did get some red wine. It was nice, not gonna lie. Now, the flight is about 11 hours, which means you do get 2 meals. The second meal you can see here, I've got a bit of bread, a nice bit of fruit, yogurt, and I've got my main right there. Now, I'll be honest, because I like fitness, for me, this was absolutely fine, quite plain. I enjoyed it. First off, Shenzhen Airport is massive. Nothing like what we have in the UK. Huge. Now, of course, I need to take a little tinkle. So I thought, right, let me go and have a look at the bathrooms. Look at that, son. Beautiful. Now, I didn't get to show you, but the actual process of passing customs took so long. Oh, my days. But we managed to get there in the end. On to the flight to the Philippines. As you see here, we got a little box. It came with a little tiny cake. These little peas, which were basically put in the oven, and they were very nice, I'm not gonna lie to you. On a side note, I didn't actually get to record the check-in process. However, I can tell you at Heathrow and in Shenzhen, they did not weigh my hand luggage. Now, if it looks crazy heavy, they probably will, but otherwise, they won't. So, thank you for having me, Shenzhen Airlines. This is me now in the Philippines, arriving in style.